Why is it important that you stand out in a crowd? So we're talking about today, Everyday KT 275, I think. So why is it important that you stand out from everybody else? There's a lot of reasons. So first and foremost, the kilt helps you do that in a significant manner because not a lot of people wear them. It's very different, and it takes a shitload of confidence to wear a kilt all the time and to set yourself apart from the rest of the crowd. Now, why is that important? So first, you have interpersonal relationships. It is a well-known fact that a lot of people are shit with names, myself included. I recognize a lot of people by their faces. Am I going to put the face to the name? I don't know. Who knows? If you wear a kilt and you stand out from the crowd, those people find you. And instead of you having to remember 500 names because you met 500 people in the past month, 500 people remember who you are. 500 people remember your name. And if you're lucky, 500 people remember what you do. And if you're even more lucky, a small percentage of them, maybe a large percentage, actually can apply what you do to their job so they can hire you. So it helps a lot when it comes to interpersonal relationships. When you're talking about intimate type of relationships, when you're looking for a significant other, you stand out in a crowd like Rudolph in a herd of reindeer. The kilt shows confidence, self-reliance, self-assurance, and the fact that you don't really care what people think about you. You're not worried about how you are perceived. So you're not trying to fit in. You're not trying to keep up with the Joneses. That's really attractive to a whole lot of people, and people will gravitate toward you in that respect. So, word of caution, wear a kilt all the time, you are going to get a crap load of suitors, male or female. Doesn't matter who you are wearing the kilt. It also doesn't matter who's going to be attracted to you, because everybody will be attracted to you at one point or another, for the most part. So just be ready for that. So you also have, kind of dovetailed in with the first one, business. The ultimate goal is to be the one person, company, group, whatever, brand, that everybody thinks about when you have a specific issue. Hopefully, here, at least where I live, people think about marketing, PR, all kinds of promotions, getting in front of people. They're like, hang on, that guy in the kilt does that. If I'm lucky, they'll remember it's me, and they'll call me and hire me. If you can set yourself apart from other people in such a manner where it is very, very difficult to copy that, emulate that, or do something similar to that, you're going to hit a home run with your business. You've got Corey down in Texas, kilted realtor. That's kind of, you can't be, oh, I'm going to get a kilt on just to be like that guy. Doesn't work. Up here, marketing. Another guy comes up, throws on a kilt, tries to be another marketing firm with kilts. People are going to be like, do you work with that other guy? Do you work with KT? No? Oh, well, I'm going to go call KT because I know that he can do what I need done. So you've got personal relationships, and the memory thing is huge because, like I said, I'm crap with names. I know a lot of people's names, and I know a lot of people's faces, and sometimes they don't match. It's kind of embarrassing, but that's who I am, and I've come to accept that fact. And I eat a hell of a lot of crow doing it. So you've got that. You've got the interpersonal relationships when it comes to not a casual relationship, but a specific relationship. I don't know the term. Anyway, so you're actually trying to find a significant other. Kilts help a crap load of that because you're setting yourself apart, standing out in the crowd. Business, standing out. Like I said, if you can be the one that everybody sees when it comes to whatever their problem is, and they're like, hey, I want to be that guy. I want to talk to that person right there. Now, if you can do it with a kilt in your area, fine, because it's easy. You strap it on, you're confident, you're golden. If that doesn't work there, it's a little bit more difficult because you have to find something original to help you stand out from other people. To help you stand out, to rise above, to not be associated with that entire group. Say, well, those people all do this, but then you get that one guy. He does the same thing, but he's not part of this conglomerate. He's over here doing the same thing. Why is he over here by himself? Why is he different than all of them? Let's go find out what he's doing. That's kind of what I'm shooting for. And that's what I help other people do. Figuring out how to effectively communicate their brand and communicate what it is that they do, how they can help their clients, and help them make sales easier. That's what I do. So if you can get those 3 things done, those are the big reasons why you want to stand out. Now there's a 4th, and this one is entirely self-serving, but there's a significant number of people who wear kilts who simply love the attention. You know, I'm going to admit it, I don't mind the attention most of the time. It is a hell of an ego stroke to just walk anywhere and people are like, hey, you're that guy. It feels pretty damn good to be recognized without knowing these people. So you have that as well. So if you are having a shitty day, throw on a kilt, go to Walmart. Odds are somebody will ask you questions and will brighten your day. It just happens. So there you go. That's why it's important to stand out in a crowd, because things happen. When you stand out, people see you and they either want to be like you or be with you, either in a friend, business, or personal capacity. Any one of those things, and none of those are bad. So don't be afraid of standing out in the crowd. Don't be afraid of being that one person who's like, you know what? I'm going to be different than everybody else. I'm going to go to this business meeting, networking event, everybody else, suits, slacks, pant skirts, whatever you want to call them. It's all the same stuff. I'm going to be this other person. But you don't show up in a gorilla suit or one of those skin-tight spandex suit thingies. You show up in regular clothes, but you've got a kilt on. You're going to stand out. People are going to acknowledge that. And if you have a decent story and you can speak halfway coherently about what it is you do and what you're doing and why you're wearing a kilt, more people are going to be attracted to that because they love a good story. So somebody throw up a kiltology, because that's why you want to stand out in a crowd. All of this attention ultimately can be beneficial to you in one way or another. Even better on top of all of that is that just because they see you today, don't talk to you at all. 6 months from now, they'll be like, you know what? I remember you from that thing. I need help with this. I know you do it. Can you give me a hand? It's the remembrance. It's being top of mind. Basic kiltology or business 101. Staying top of mind is key to everything. Nathan, so for those of you watching on YouTube, a friend of mine, Nathan from Texas, asked who goes to an interview in a monkey suit. I don't know, but I'm guessing people who go to a monkey interview. And he is going old school with volume 1. Those of you who don't know, Kiltology, I wrote them. There's 2 of them. They're on Amazon. Go check them out. You can actually buy them and have them shipped to your house. It's very cool. So let's see what we got going on here. Alrighty, so we're talking about, and again, first one I read applies directly to this. So there is a downside to wearing a kilt all the time and being that person who stands out all the time. You show up someplace without a kilt on and people are going to lose their minds. That is Kiltology number 138. Never let yourself go unkilted for too long. All of the additional tension could be a serious shock to your system, which is not a good thing. This comes from personal experience. I don't remember when, but there was a time period, it was a winter, I went maybe a month or so wearing pants, jeans specifically, to work every day. And the first week or so, people at work were like, what the hell? And then I went to something else. I bumped into a friend I've known for years, but they'd never seen me wearing pants. They're like, what the hell is this? I've never seen you with your pants on. Now, granted, that is a hilarious statement to hear from people, especially if it's not your significant other. But that's the point. If you are the kilt guy, the kilt girl, that's your thing, you've got to keep rolling with it. You've got to keep it up. Because it's like Barney the dinosaur. You're never going to see him wearing a pink dinosaur outfit. It's the purple one every single time. So, with that, I'll let you go. Remember, do not be afraid to stand out. Be confident in yourself and understand and know and feel that you can do it. You can be that one person who stands up for yourself and says, you know what, screw it. I'm going to be who I am. I'm going to stand out from the crowd. I'm going to be different. And it's going to be awesome. So you guys have a great night. It's Thursday night. Tomorrow's Friday. Shenanigans. God only knows what else this weekend. Be strong. Put a kilt on.